I'm Mark Gardner and I work for the Zebra Collective, one of the founders of Zebra in 2003. We're a Plymouth-based social enterprise, I work with co-operative, and we exist to promote social justice through our work in training, facilitation, action research and consultancy. We work with a range of organisations including statutory and voluntary small community organisations. Last year we went for the contract with VSO to run their Global Xchange programme between Plymouth and Surkhet in Nepal. Previously VSO had always run these programmes since 2005 centrally from London, but they were beginning to realise that there was a virtue in getting local organisations to run it on their behalf. And so we put in a competitive bid and we won that. And we're just completing this first programme, and we believe that the way it's run has really been a vindication of VSO's idea that local organisations can do it better. So Zebra Collective is very embedded in the Plymouth community, and GX, Global Xchange, is all about working with the local community. The volunteers live with local people, they work in local organisations, so we're so closely involved in Plymouth and parts of it that we've been able to construct a really strong programme. Like you said, you've heard of VSO, I have for many years, but it's usually associated with older people, professionals with skills going over to use those skills specifically in development contexts. Global Xchange is deliberately different. It is about young people and not recruited on the basis of their skills, but on the basis of their interest in development, in international equality, global issues, and we're working all the time with the young people on this concept of global citizenship. What is it to be a citizen of the world? What are the qualities, the skills, the attitudes? And with the Global Xchange, in part it was motivated by the Millennium Development Goals, where there's a specific reference to the need to get young people involved in international development issues that very often young people haven't been involved, and there's always been this assumption that only people with experience and skills can be useful, and really kind of kicking against that, and also recognising that many of the problems with international development in the past has been people arriving with assumptions about they know what's best for others, whereas there's a possibility that with young people with open minds can come with a different approach. Working as a programme supervisor on the GX programme has been really, really hard work, in the sense that it's been very task focused. There's always a lot to do. It's pretty much a 7-day-a-week job, and 24 hours. Not in the contract, but there's a sense of vocation to it, that total commitment to this programme for 6 months, and that's, yeah, it's been tough, but it's never felt hard in a sense, because it's been so rewarding and really grown to strongly believe in what we're doing. It's been the most amazing privilege to be alongside these 18 young people at such a formative time in their lives, during a 6-month period when they're always way out of their comfort zone, doing different things, taking new challenges, meeting new people, high expectations on them, very conscientious and wanting to deliver. It's been one of the most extraordinary periods of my career. So the contract that we won with VSO last year was in principle a 3-year contract with the first year's funding assured through the International Citizen Service and British Council. But funding is tight, as we know, and particularly getting funding for the UK phase of the exchange is particularly difficult. It's easier to get the funding for the overseas phase. So we're working hard now to look for local sponsors for the Global Xchange in future years so that it can run again. We would really like to run a subsequent one this year, as in later on this year, and again next year. But that's going to be dependent upon us being successful in attracting sponsors.